All right, so Michael, now I have my questions prepared for you. So, as a technologist, I'm really curious about your thoughts on kind of a 30,000-foot view about how we think about technology in education right now. Coming off of remote COVID learning and sort of mass uptake of educational technology integration, we're at like a really interesting inflection point. So, I'm just kind of curious generally what your thoughts are on where we're at and where we're going.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, about maybe, I don't know, 8 years ago, I was introduced to the idea of blended learning, and it really stuck with me. And I did a lot of thinking about it and researching and helping faculty. And what I really think about technology and learning today is that maybe 10 years ago there was an actual choice for teachers that taught face to face in a classroom. There was this thinking that, well, I don't, I teach face to face, but I may or may not want to try a blended approach. Today, I don't think there is a choice. In other words, even if you use using your LMS in a small way, that to me is blended learning. So we're past the point where
Hmm.
there's a choice between classroom teaching and asynchronous teaching. It's all a blend. It's just a matter of how much you as a teacher want to blend it. If you do anything in your LMS, you're starting the process of blended learning. So if we're all now in this world where teaching is done in a blended way, most of it, um, then we should really embrace how to do that well. And I think what really has always jazzed me up is the idea that as a technologist, helping a teacher find the right blend between asynchronous and synchronous or face-to-face and online is really an awesome thing and powerful thing to do. In other words, the way I approach it is for you for example, Trevor, there are probably things that are best done in your classroom during that time. What are those things that you would love to do in your class with your students in real time? Once we know that, then we could pull out the other things asynchronously that either prepare for that encounter, for that class session that you're going to lead, or that could extend that out further during through the week, or give students an opportunity to reflect and think about it and contribute more. But the thing about it that's so interesting is like getting to the heart of like what you want to do in your class. What can't what what can you do that technology wouldn't help, that you actually need to be there? And that'll be what we do in the class and everything else, feedback, maybe content videos, maybe online discussions, all that asynchronous stuff is leading to helping make the face-to-face session better, more magical. And
Yeah.
that gets me up in the morning. That makes me feel that what we're doing is really important, because it's not just a matter of, oh, do this synchronously, do this asynchronously, or just use your LMS. No, there's more to it.
Yeah.
There's more alchemy to it. There's more magic to it. If you could
Yeah.
resonate with a teacher and talk to them and get at the heart of what they want to do in their classroom and what they want to teach and what they want to achieve, you then see the tech as tools that could get you there. I just find that fascinating, satisfying. It brings our work up a level to where you could go as high as you want in terms of how you want to research this and do it. It doesn't have to be a mundane thing. It could be real. It could really be, for people like myself, you could really push to creating better and better things. And because there's a combination of synchronous, asynchronous, online, face-to-face components, every every teacher's different, every class is different, class size, topic, teacher, age. Becomes like music for me, because now these are
Hmm.
notes that I could help put together in a very unique way for a teacher, and that blend will could look different than other blends. I think that's fun. I think it makes it worth doing. I think it will help elevate teaching and learning. So, I love that. It makes me happy to be in this field.
That you saying that reminded me, I was just looking up, double checking my citation here, of a term that I heard from Gunther Kress, who's like a really big researcher in the multimodal world,
Hmm.
about affordances. So like,
Hmm.
what are the affordances and the constraints of doing something synchronously and asynchronously? And
Right.
like, whenever I think about tech now, that term pops in my head. I'm like, what are the affordances of this tech? What are the constraints? And I think that that's like what you're speaking to is such a healthier model than the all paper pen, all tech kind of dichotomy that we're presented with. So thanks. That was an awesome answer.
Thank you.